My mission was to conquer the female lead, a girl with mind-reading powers who was destined to become a ruthless, ice-cold killer. To pull this off, I decided to start when she was just 1 year old. Instead of trying to seduce a damaged teenager, I chose to become her guardian, teaching her love, trust in the law, and how to live a bright, hopeful life. After grinding myself to exhaustion for way too long, my body and mind finally rebelled, forcing me to bind with a system just to have a shot at surviving and getting back. The system dumped the original plot on me, and I stared at a photo of this cold, elegant girl in the files. She was being trampled underfoot, covered in bruises, her eyes vacant, then completely disconnected from the world. The system droned on mechanically. When you enter the world, you can invite her home, but she's working part-time right now, getting bullied, and she might not trust you. So, you'll need to melt her heart with love. Plus, she has a childhood friend, her white moonlight. According to the data, after they reunite, you'll have a misunderstanding. I cut in. How old is the kid? She looks barely a teenager. The system paused. This is her at 14. So why the hell is she working? I frowned. At that age, she should be in school, right? The system replied, she has no money, dropped out. Compulsory education is 9 years. The orphanage should cover her tuition. I pointed out, the orphanage she ended up in is substandard crap. The system seemed confused. Oh, is that so? Looks like the system management in this sector is half-assed. I pondered. Send me in. I've got a plan. The system perked up. So, what timeline do you want? When she's 14 getting harassed by customers, or 18 passing out in an alley, or 23? I said, obviously when she's 1. Ava Snow was born frail, father unknown, mother dead from complications. Distant relatives dumped her at the hospital gate right on her first birthday. That day, it was freezing, snow dumping everywhere. Ava Snow spiked a high fever, lost some hearing, but gained her protagonist cheat, mind reading. From then on, her world went silent, but the malice kept pouring in non-stop. I stood at the hospital entrance, staring at the sleeping baby in my arms. No bullshit. If you're making me conquer her, give me some hacks, like money, or the lead dies of starvation. Is this even allowed? The system, after hooking me up with cheats, seemed uneasy, asking for the 13th time. How about I drop you in 10 years later? Humans shouldn't be such beasts. I wagged my finger. I'm 22 now. Conquering a 1-year-old? Fine, but 18? Number 16? Hell, number 11? Absolutely not. The system froze, silent, like I just baptized it in justice and law. Let's go, I said. There's a ton to do, like figuring out how to open an orphanage. The one Ava Snow ends up in the story is trash. But no worries, I can fix it. I bundled the baby tight, carried her into the hospital, hoping it wasn't too late, maybe her hearing could still be saved. The system faked my ID papers. I got Ava Snow checked and treated, then took over the rundown orphanage. It had been shut down for years, no kids, no staff. Only recently patched together temporarily, total chaos. I told myself, every empire starts from scratch. My old job was at an orphanage, so I knew the ropes. Plus, system help. Ava Snow was an abandoned kid, hospital handed her to cops. After my maneuvers, I adopted her, brought her to the orphanage as its only resident. Everything played out like the script, but this time, I'm the director. I cared for Ava Snow while revamping the whole place, step by brutal step, upgrading facilities. Things went smooth, shocking the system. Ava Snow's affection for me climbed to 80. No surprise, kids that young bond hardest with daily caregivers. Though she didn't grasp love yet, every time I picked her up, she'd reach out with that innocent grin. Each time, the system muttered, how is this possible? Can it work like this? Turns out, yeah, I ignored its days, eyed the transformed orphanage, satisfied, not bad. Any schools nearby? I checked policies, orphanages can have their own, but this one's not qualified yet. Gotta grind harder. The system didn't get it, just went quiet. Thanks to timely hospital care and my TLC, Ava Snow thrived. At 3, she toddled around, calling me director in that sweet voice. Tiny Ava Snow looked up with her cute face. Director, what does my name mean? I scooped her up and told her, the day you came into the world, it snowed, and your mom loved snow. She was too young for death and loss, but I wouldn't erase her name's meaning. Ava Snow half got it, blinking those sparkling eyes. My name is what Mom liked. Mom liked me too? Yeah, I ruffled her hair. Mom loved you a lot. She beamed, flashing that pure smile. On the day Ava Snow learned to write her name, I asked the system, "You systems come in types, right?" The system, caught off guard, thought seriously, "I don't know. But we're all industrial grade." "You?" I caught that. "Got colleagues?" "Yeah, but I have no name." "Did they all have names?" "They name themselves." The system said naively. "I had a buddy named Tiny Lex, and Tiny Zed, Tiny One, Tiny Sage." I asked, "So why not name yourself?" System silent for seconds, but a colleague said naming leads to shady work, then they ditch for other gigs. "You could do other stuff, like help me run this orphanage right." I said, "But I'm still conquering, so it's not shady." "Really?" The system seemed pumped. "Can I name myself?" "Yeah," I said warmly. "What do you want?" Then I'll help you run the orphanage." It said, "Call me Echo." I thought, Echo, nice. It went quiet half the day, but I bet it was sharing the joy with friends. On the day the orphanage officially reopened, I welcomed new kids with Ava Snow. From the files, plot gravity probably pulled in her childhood friend, her future white moonlight, Dylan Sky. His parents died in a crash, then he got shipped here. At 8, adoptive parents took him abroad. The plot skimmed this, but turning a bubbly kid into a stubborn side character? That overseas time must have been hell. I vetted hard and found those adopters didn't qualify. Another orphanage screw up. So, I looked at the shy boy in front of me, knelt, gently ruffled his hair. "Be good, this is your home now." He stared blankly. Maybe my eyes were too patient, no malice detected by this sensitive kid. He cautiously extended his chubby hand, grabbed my finger. His pudgy face still tear-streaked, but after a hug and candy, he smiled for the first time, learning to call me director. Ava Snow puffed her pale cheeks, a bit anxious, leading new kids on a tour. I'd assigned her this seriously, and she owned it like a vet, bustling between the newcomers. I watched her console one not to cry, hand another candy, grip hands and swear, "This is the best orphanage ever." I couldn't help smiling. Afternoon nap time for the kids. Ava Snow was too hyped to sleep, whispering, "Director, among today's kids, I like Mia Scar most, she's so cool." "Oh, Mia Scar, name rings a bell?" I spotted the birthmark on her face, then remembered. Isn't this Ava Snow's future rival, the dark, vicious Mia Scar? I thought. Time to add law education to the schedule. Mia Scar looked timid now, head down, silent. Big birthmark and some innate smarts deficit, parents ditched her. Abandoning kids is a crime. Seeing her self-loathing sadness, I nudged Ava Snow closer. She seemed to read my mind, teary-eyed, sad. "Director, Mia's parents don't want her anymore?" Ava Snow, with mind reading, never hid it from me. We'd pinky sworn it was our secret. So, seriously, her parents were wrong, they'd get arrested. Ava Snow half got it. "I want to be her friend. Then take her to the garden swing." I said, "Last time you wanted to play seesaw with friends?" Ava Snow's eyes lit up, then dimmed, "But it's nap time." "Exception this once." I ruffled her. "Snow, from now on, we're all Mia's family. We want her happy, can you do it?" "Yes." Ava Snow energized. I opened the garden door, waved, watched two tiny shadows cheer, sprint to the seesaw under the sun. Back in the dorm, sure enough, little heads were up. I faked surprise. "No one sleeping?" Dead silence, except Dylan Sky pointing out the window. "I want to play with director." "Then let's garden." I smiled. "But nap time, next time, no." "Yes." The shy kid's eyes sparkled, chorusing like joyful birds, scampering out. I strolled after, chatting with Echo. "Why's their affection for you so high, host? Never seen a conquest this fast." Know the genie in the bottle story? I pondered. It promised riches and power to whoever freed it. But after years, a fisherman finds it, and it's pissed at the delay. My database has that. Love's the same. My voice steady. Conquest is exchange, give love, get love. But if they've never had love from birth, what do you think fake, impure love gets you? So, if I showed up at 15 or 16, in her heart, I'd never beat Little Sky, her childhood grow-up buddy. To conquer successfully, you picked age 1, right? You're listening to Lucis Love Story Channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not exactly. I smiled, scooping a running kid, ruffling. "I just want you to know one thing." "What?" "Conquest is broad." I said. "World's full of love types. Teaching that counts as conquest." "Host, you're different from anyone I've met." "How many have you met?" "To me, you're a kid too." I swung the boy. "Maybe in your data, Conquest was my old job, so you picked me. Huh? What was your old job? It sounded confused. But you had fans before, host? Really? I paused, soft smile. I did special ed. I was the family freak in the Ward clan. Siblings chased big dreams, take over companies, shine in arts. Me? Buried in a small town teaching years, then back to special school, finally opened my own orphanage. Most orphans aren't healthy, they've got physical or mental scars. Family visits freaked at my wounds. They'd ask, Ethan Ward, you insane? Outsiders couldn't get it. Ward kids pampered from birth, why's Ethan no prince? But life has one or two things that flip you entirely. I don't judge noble versus low, no fancy words to prove superiority. I'm just average, chose this path. Ignored doubts and mocks, smiled. Like you, doing what I want. Echo asked, what flipped you? Who knows? I said, childhood memories fuzzy, but probably something. Truth? I remember. Our school did charity. We in frilly dresses and tiny suits, gifts to the special school next door. But that day, no special kids in sight. Teachers said they locked them in dorms to avoid hurting us. We left books and clothes on their desks, snapped pics, bounced. I saw a book on a desk, a fairy tale. Scribbled. Little Tim asks, what do stars look like? I wanna know too. Are they tasty? In that tale, sky stars were candy. Little Tim blind? Book owner never had candy? I eyed my clean suit, fished out my one candy, snuck it in the book. Before leaving, I glanced dormward. Grimy kids crammed at windows, staring. I felt sad. Only one candy, left for one kid to taste stars. I had a whirlwind week. New kids brought life and chaos, more worries. From milk types to hiring teachers, all on me, the bare-handed director. Lucky, Echo's my cheat, monitors kids to prevent accidents, or I'd split into 3 and still fail. Our orphanage isn't huge. Hired cooks, cleaners, docs, nurses, caregivers. But culture teachers crucial. Later, classes need reliables. After interviews, found the best. A girl star level pretty. Young, short hair, red lips, white teeth, gentle vibe, mole by eye. Honestly, her talk and aura screamed good family, pampered girl. But tanned skin, Highland sunburned cheeks. I'm Bella Spring. Her eyes starry. Director Ward, hi. I shook. Spring, hello. Bella Spring's hire gave me time for kids' schooling. Orphanages with means run classes, others public. Considering some kids' specials, I split and differentiated. After paperwork, Bella and I hired more, officially started in-house courses. Few kids, one class. They voted name, Green Sprouts. So, Charity Orphanage's first class, Green Sprouts, born. I had experience. Bella prepped well, lessons smooth. For young kids, not just knowledge, habits, personality building. I ran story time, daily tales. In fairy worlds, skies clear, villains lose, princess meets prince, ugly duckling turns swan, saved critters repay. Life ain't just tales. Maybe growing up, they'll see reality's grit, but I hope they believe in magic. Still, post-story, Bella taught safety ed. Don't harm, but guard against harm. I teach kindness to world. Someone must warn not everyone's kind. Stay vigilant, self-protect. I named Ava Snow Green Sprouts class leader. The tiny girl awakened duty, hustling daily. Mostly spirited, sometimes flops. Like today. Director, Mia cried today. She buried face in my knee. I heard her think why parents don't want her. Mia opened up since arriving, but nights, secret sobs. Ava Snow couldn't fix, asked me. In my stories, her mom loved her, so she didn't get Mia's parents ditching. I ruffled. Little Snow, people differ. Some parents don't love kids. Ava Snow innocent. Why birth her then? Many reasons, can't know all. But point. Mia's parents abandoning? Crime. I said. World has tons of ditched kids. Mia has you worrying, many have no friends. Ava Snow wide-eyed. Really? Yeah, I suggested. When older, you and Mia protect kids like her. Ava Snow listened hard, bolted. Gonna tell Mia. Bye, director. I smiled. Go, little Snow. Actually, original plot, Mia's fiercely protective. Her gang. Homeless thugs, mostly orphans. No coincidence. Though plot photo showed birthmarked woman in shadows, emotionless ice, maybe childhood, she craved that. They say adults fix childhood lacks. I mused. At least this time, Mia won't become a mob boss. In first fall classes opened, I announced, no class tomorrow, autumn picnic. Before, for safety, kids rarely out, let alone group trips. Spot voted democratically. Zoo. I contacted science museums, bot gardens, but South City Zoo next town best fit. Hearing orphanage kids, director waived fees, even lunch, we just pay transport. Researched. South City Zoo famous, great environs, smart animals, even collabed with big entertainment for hit variety show. Director famous, hot, and eco-animal charity champ. Curious, Echo and I pulled his pick. Too young, too handsome. Echo ahad. I remember. What? Echo. Buddies said early namers weren't real systems, not smart like us. Anyway, one called Little Diff, actually consciousness, talks to everything. Picked a Quinn host about to animal communicate, promised eternal forest, animal protection. They're packed. I eyed director's name, Quinn descendant. Echo sounded thrilled. Meeting a colleague. I laughed. You'll meet more. Contact at zoo. Young girl, surname West. Olivia West, gentle, patient voice. Director Ward, rest easy. That day, limited tickets, staff guides. Echo, she's got Little Diff vibe. Wait, no, why Tiny Lex data too? Tiny Lex who? Before asking, Echo muttered and vanished. Probably pinging friends, but involving these cute systems proves South City Zoo top choice. I replied Olivia, thanks then. She emoted smile, no prob. Picnic plan hyped all kids, daily chattering wanted animals. Bella worried, drilled safety repeatedly, designed green sprout scarves and picnic flags per kid. Flags backpack top, green scarves wrist bowed. Scarves printed our numbers for lost kids. Split 20 kids 4 groups. Self-chosen leaders, group flags, responsible no strays. First outing, leaders puffed faces, promised watch everyone, excited anxious. Rented big bus. Amid kids' chatter, dawn, we rolled. South City Zoo lived hype, green, vibrant. Olivia West young, delicate features, doe eyes, obedient cute look, seemed teen. Director Ward, hi, uniformed. I'm your guide today, Olivia West. Ah, Bella whispered. Director, saw her on TV. She was in that famous show. Curious, I searched Olivia's vids. Top hit. Watch cute girl tame fierce tiger barehanded. Who? Olivia? Shocked. Sweet neighbor girl Olivia let us in, casually greeted a snarling tiger. Fi, back off, don't scare kids. Tiger obeyed, retreated, sat. Whoa. After silence, kids screamed cheers. Sister Olivia's awesome. Dylan Sky stepped back, tugged my shirt, eyes twinkling. Director, tiger roared twice, wants out to play? Ava Snow acted. Sister Olivia, what did Fi say? Olivia flushed, still smiled, it's hungry. Huh? No breakfast? Ate, Olivia forehead rubbed, but hungry again. Ava Snow puzzled. How again? Mia opined. Eats a ton. Post-tiger enclosure, cranes, monkeys, birds. Lunch zoo prepped. Grass picnic, blankets, snacks by aquarium. Swan Lakeside. Kids watched swans picnicking, thrilled. Post-meal, trash clear, still pumped, into aquarium. Director allowed dolphin, beluga close-ups. Ava Snow eyes shone. Director, dolphin so cute. Dylan Sky hyped. It touched my hand. Mia silent alone, staring beluga. Beluga tiny white swam close obediently. Natural upturned mouths like smiles. Mia eyed smiling angel, hesitated, extended hand. Tiny white-nosed glass touch. Silent Mia, like world's best gift, lips parted, long hold, burst smile. Tiny white circled glass, tilted head. Mia tilted too. I watched human beluga play, soft smile. Director, amazing. Bella beside. Never seen kids this happy. Stuck in orphanage forever ain't best. When older, outside school. I said, but Bella worried. Don't fret. I stayed calm. Can't shield from malice forever, but other ways. Scars hurt only if noticed. Ignore, you're unbreakable. Zoo trip smashed success. Back, kids auto wrote week journals. Art class. All zoo animals. Obsessed, I downloaded zoo variety show, screened weekends. Became top weekly activity. Sometimes skipped snacks, lined an activity room. Winter hit, Bella and I bought new kid clothes. Bella. Director, passed audit this year. Next, more new kids. Plus, orphanage opens adoption files officially. No rush, vet families hard. Bella nodded. Charity orphanage small, new kids, dozen-ish. Fine, years later, more funding, expand. Eat bite by bite, walk step by step. Hot pot? I asked passing fragrant stall. Bella blanked, but homeward. Tomorrow then. Small pot. I exhaled white. Good stuff shared. Bella eyed me, softened. Smiled. Director, sometimes you remind me of someone I know. Oh? Some similarities, some not. Like, she's a girl, you're a guy. She rubbed hands, breathed warm, but vibes match. First meet, shocked me. Miss her? Tet time, visit. Kinda. Bella wrinkled nose. But saying that to her? Awkward. I sensed. Family? My sister, she said. Like you, a teacher. I surprised, not shocked. Life flips with one or two things, or. New Year neared. Eve, light snow in North City. I organized snowmen, snowball fights. All fun, except Ava Snow alone on steps, chin propped, sky gazing. I'd bought winter trio sets. She removed fluffy glove, caught flakes. I got her thoughts. Told her birth snow day, first mom meet. Maybe thinks snow means mom visits. But not long, Mia and Dylan, each hand, dragged her. Little Snow, come on, draw on snow together. Dylan flushed, excited. Me and Mia done, need you. I drew deer, Mia goldfish. What you? Ava Snow squatted, drew. 10 minutes, Dylan puzzled. What? Caterpillar? Like hen. Mia eyed, concluded. Ava Snow, post cool pose, glared, no. Red-crowned crane. I got dragged judging, stifled laugh, yeah, crane. Ava Snow. Director clearly thinks it's yarn ball with chopsticks. Me. Busted. Fine. I ruffled. Director draws you a crane? Pouty girl beamed. You're listening to Lucis Love Story Channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Snow play ended. I herded warm wash to dodge colds. New Year orphanage not lonely. Visitors galore. Bella's parents asked why no home. She. First tet with orphanage, wanna stay with kids. We hung couplets, watched spring gala, games, wishes. I prepped red envelopes per kid, gifts, memories. Got 27 wish notes back. Kids small, 9 p.m. bedded, I office worked. Midnight near, shoulder, neck ache, self-massage, warm energy soothe bones, fatigue gone. I blanked. Echo? Host, it said, 5 minutes to New Year. Yeah, time flies. Pen down, watched window snow, rose, tucked kids' blankets one by one. Happy New Year, Ethan. Happy New Year, Echo. When Ava Snow, Dylan Sky, Mia Scar 7, I enrolled nearby elementary. Past 2 years, orphanage expanded once, new kids in, some adopted. Oldest 3. These. Ava and Dylan popular, many couples offered adoption, rich ones too, but both refused. Ava. Still Green Sprouts leader, can't go. Dylan. If I go, what about Little Scar and Little Snow? First school day, out gate, I saw Dylan and Ava odd-faced, Mia calm, obedient. Director. Spotting me waiting, stunned, rushed. Director, why here? Seeing hidden moods, no probe. You small, time allows, director picks up. Director best. Dylan arm hooked. Coke chicken wings today? I grasped tiny hand. First school meal, duh. Dylan gripped backpack, whooped, arms wide hugged. Ava and Mia trailed, eyes sparkling at me. Plus sweet sour ribs and fried fish balls you love. I ruffled girls. Mia inward, soft smile. Ava beamed radiant, bright vibe unlike my memory photo. I paused, content smile. Anyway, she's changing better, that's my start goal. Evening, post-work, pondering chat Mia on day, heard back garden voices. It's fine. Approached. 3 kids rode by slide. Dylan and Ava down, Mia consoling. It's fine, but they said you. Dylan frustrated. I heard all. In orphanage, no one says that. Ava. Everyone thinks your birthmark's cool. It's because. Mia rushed. Because what? Dylan asked. Ava. Don't rush, slow. Little Snow, you told me, director said people differ. Mia quiet, untied tiny tie, serious. Some moms don't love kids, some do. So, some kids think my mark hurts, some weird, scary, same thing. Dylan. We worried you'd cry alone. Won't anymore. Mia shook. Remember last winter? Director took us drawing? Ava. When we face painted? Director said paint princess, prince, knight, devil, hero, painted my mark snowflake, said I'm ice princess. Yeah, that day you most popular, all wanted play. Dylan. Little Scar, you were cool. But I know, director meant it's okay. Mia. Before, I thought ugly, but director said coolest princess. After, no more ugly feel. Mia oldest, words half sunk for Dylan and Ava. So, okay, what other kids say, no matter. Mia glanced sides. Plus, I got you guys. You'll reason with them. Director my fave, you second. Me too. Huh, same, director first, then you. Behind wall, hearing innocent words, I zoned, soft smile. After they pinky swore lifelong friends, I coughed, entered. Director. Caught sneaking out, stood rigid, heads bowed. But no scold, just bedded them. Before in, I knelt, patient. Whatever happens, tell director. You can handle, but if not, I'll help. Seeing no nap skip scold, Ava's tense face relaxed. First, yes. Ethan, female-led affection maxed. Echo's sudden hype. Mission complete. Right then, Ava soft. Director, what's conquest? I froze, almost forgot. Little Snow Mind reads. Someday she'll know I came for her reason, know I took a conquest mission. But fine, fine. My eyes softened. Means I want you feel world's care and love. What I teach. 1,000 love kinds, what countless orphanage kids like you lack. I won't tell you, spring comes. You abandoned world corner kids deserve sun, rain, breeze. Birds perch windows singing, you'll find joy, bright future. Spring mailed me, telling you Earth's fairy tales. Little Snow, hope you grow strong, safe. Unrelated to conquest mission. Simply, you and countless kids I cared, I saw star traces in your eyes. This time, not one candy, I wanna make candies. Someday, give kids like you star tastes. Ava half got, hugged me. I love director too. I patted. Fine, 'cause you get love's meaning. No world's 1,000 loves, won't trample any. Dylan and Mia soft hugged, we love director. Voices echoed dorm, dark, eyes lit. Bella, leaving, tiny hand tugged. I like director. Soft voice. But I like teacher Bella too. I like director and teacher Bella. Like lots. Aunt Lou cook, Uncle Chen gate. Sister Olivia monthly visits too. Bella, post-bedding, mobbed by kids. She eyed door, where I too mobbed, helpless yet tender smile. After re-bedding confessing chatterboxes, Bella and I shut dorm door. Outside, moon gorgeous, clear bright, spilling ground like rolling pearls. Another year. North City winters always snow. I window leaned, watched kids snowplay. This year new. Science teacher led snowflake shape observe. Bella approached soft. Break approved, go home. I looked. Spring, long no home. No need. Bella shook, eyes wistful. Director, Tet second, my sister brings students visit. Volunteer for orphanage. Students? I glad. Grown? Her first batch, graduated. Bella I crinkled smile. Director relax, I filed. Plus, sister's great. Olivia chattered, I smiled nod. Looks like lively orphanage this year. Tet 7th Eve, routine bedded kids, solo office. Echo silent massaged. I casual, like old friend. Echo, when you leaving? Since binding, said complete conquest, it finds next host. Systems got KPIs. Echo aimed conquest king, thrilled at my speed. But oddly, when Little Snow's affection hit 100, Echo hyped brief, never mentioned leaving, stayed till now. But this time, no silence or later, gently landed my palm. Rare form. Soft glowing orb, faint light. Ethan, Echo, usually terse, stuttered long, finally, I don't wanna go. I surprised, not shocked. Why? 'Cause I have my name. It said, I'm Echo. Wanna build charity orphanage best with you. I silent long. It anxious. You, don't want? Don't want me stay? No. Quick reply. Just. Hard describe feeling. Me too. It joyful. I got something I wanna do, like friends. Got name, best host. They happy for me, happy for you. I stroked tiny orb. If your wish, then New Year, grind together. Window snow fluttered, inside spring warm. Habit, left office, tucked kids. Door open, froze. Office door hung glass jar starlights. Inside cards. I took down. Biggest card, familiar scrawl, even pinyin some, but serious strokes. Director, idea from all green sprouts kids. Yeah, but your door high, so asked teacher Bella hang. We observed, director loves stars. Mia said you sky gaze, Dylan moon, but I think stars. No moonlights, only stars. But Dylan said drew moon for you. Director birthdays is yearly, but we dunno yours. Teacher Bella told, spring day. But we bed, can't midnight happy birthday. We're good kids, obey. Director, happy new year, happy birthday. We whispered cards, hide and read alone. All green sprouts kids, Ava Snow, Dylan Sky, Mia Scar, Nora Dawn. Each name neat, no miss. Director said mom meet day snowed, winter. Dunno my director meet day, but think spring. Spring revival, fairest tale season, when I met director. I send spring's first letter to director, 'cause I love director most. Ava Snow. Somewhere, fireworks boomed, sky flower burst. Happy New Year, birthday, Ethan. Happy New Year. I hugged star jar, read spring letter, soft. Echo once asked, if Ava Snow learns I came to conquer, what then? I thought, told, fine. Liked Ava, fine. Love no ranks, just real or fake. World loves many. Conditional, unconditional, fake, true, disguised, blunt, unaccepted, or even knowing start dishonest, but end full heart. Thank you for listening to the story at Lucis Love Story channel. If you enjoyed it, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support is our team's biggest motivation.